Happening in today's Around Town. Since its inception more than 20 years ago, Albuquerque's Tricklock company has been dedicated to producing innovative devised theater.
The company has a lot going on with progressive works, time-honored late-night cabarets, and what the Weekly Alibi calls the crown jewel of the Albuquerque arts scene, that is. Joining us now is our Around Town expert, Howie Keibel from Yelp Albuquerque, along with Hannah Kaufman, Associate Artistic Director of Tricklock Company. Thank you guys for joining us.
Good to see you guys.
Good morning.
So I have to do a little disclosure. I am biased. I used to be a member of Tricklock Company for a very long time. So just to put that out there, very near and dear to my heart. Another thing that's near and dear to my heart is Stranger Things. So we are marrying the two, right? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I couldn't be more excited when I met with Hannah and Julie Hendren about doing some things over the next few months. I've always just, Chad, you had asked sort of, how am I involved in this? I'm also obviously connected to the theater scene in this town, and I'm passionate about the work that the Tricklock has been doing for all of those 20 years. I've watched them grow, and when Hannah told me that they were planning a Stranger Things Carnival, I just thought, like, what a great way for this incredibly dynamic theater company to take on something that's pop culturally so relevant and fun.
Yeah.
So we're just supporting them, putting together this carnival and then moving forward. Hannah, you want to tell them a little bit about the carnival?
Sure. I have to give a giant shout out to Tractor Brewing Company, whose idea it was to actually marry all of these events. There's something Stranger Things in the air right now.
Yeah.
Tricklock was planning a special reptilian lounge that was Stranger Things themed, and we submitted our permit to Tractor, and they said, we're also having a Stranger Things event that night, why don't we combine them?
Whoa.
So we decided to turn it into this giant arcade carnival where you can play arcade games and pinball games, you can play some interactive games, and we have booths from arts companies all over the city where you can create your own wearable lights, you can play in a fake shooting gallery,
Wow.
a lot of different activities for the evening that will conclude with a reptilian lounge.
Of course.
At Tractor Brewing.
Yeah.
When is this happening?
On Saturday night at 7.
Saturday night. And is this at the Wells Park location?
Yes.
Okay, so lots of great things coming up. There's also stuff coming up around the holidays, and I know you guys are gearing up for Revolutions we'll talk about in a second, but we've got a new show that's coming up featuring a lot of the Tricklock ensemble.
We do. The show is called Revolt, She Said Revolt Again. It's by a British playwright named Alice Birch, and it is all about women and the language we use around women, especially women in the workplace and in relationships, and what is stopping women from doing something really drastic to change that language.
No kidding. Wow, very timely piece.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's
it's
great.
really fun. It's hilarious. It's dark. It's very fun.
Yeah, fantastic. And as we said, March coming up, Howard, you're going to be helping them out with, again, what the Weekly Alibi has called the crown jewel of the Albuquerque art scene, and that is the Revolutions International Theater Festival.
Absolutely, yeah. We're planning about a 6-month collaboration here where we're connecting with their performances and we're doing some events together. And that's going to culminate in Yelptropolis, which is my biggest event of the year every year. We're going to host it again in March at the El Rey Theater, and it's going to be a fundraiser for benefiting the Revolutions Festival, the Tricklock Revolutions Festival. Prior to that, we've got a lot of other fun stuff set up. In December, for those of you with kids, we're going to be doing something that's going to introduce children to what Tricklock does. In February, we're going to do an anti-Valentine's Day sort of event. I think they can take on well. So
I don't know what you're saying.
So if we want more information about what's going on with Yelp and with Tricklock, Howie, first hit us where we go online, and then Hannah, where we can find Tricklock online.
Yelp.com/events is going to tell you all about the events that we do with everybody around town, but particularly Tricklock.
Okay.
And Tricklock.com, Tricklock.
Great company, always doing great stuff, guys.
Thank you.
If you want more information about what's going on with Tricklock Company within the coming months, just head over to foxnewmexico.com.